Bagpipers, this is DF Bone, the original Bagpiper, and I've got a couple of attacks from the Bagpipers 2 war versus the Simprol squad. I think they're Indonesian clan. Let's see. Yep, from Indonesia. So, these attacks were good examples, I thought, of how to use Valkyries at the Town Hall 9 level. A lot of the techniques and a lot of the basic principles in this attack you could use at Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, and probably Town Hall 11 even. In fact, Hyper Muffin was telling me a while back that best players in the world, when he was checking in on them, they were using mass Valkyries. So the people up in Legend League are massing Valkyries. So Valkyries are overpowered at the moment, so make sure you are using them in your attacks. So anyways, we'll go over these couple attacks real quick. So using DF2 and go to replay number 1 versus Noir Ruto. So the first thing that I do is I quake this section right here. And once this gets quaked, I'm going to pause it. So I'm going to pause it now and scroll out. So at this point, there are only a couple compartments that I don't have access to. So when I bust in with my golems and wall breakers, you'll see I can get my Valkyries into pretty much most of this base. And that is what you're looking to do with the Valkyrie attack. The Valkyries move extremely fast through the base, chewing up the defenses. So you want to get them in there as give them as much space as possible where they don't have to deal with chewing through a bunch of walls. And you can see that's sort of what happens in this. So the base is opened up. I put in my kill squad. I'm using 2 golems, and I bust through the wall with wall breakers, and I set up my funnel with my wizards. So the goal of the wizards is to set up the funnel so that I can get the Valkyries into the center of the base. And once that funnel has been created, I spam in my Valkyries. And you'll see when they get into and they start in the middle of this base and start dealing destruction, that they just fly through. Things are just evaporating in the center of the base, where the Valkyries are doing damage. I completely misplaced that heal spell there, and it doesn't matter. So, I still have my Archer Queen up at the top, some wizards doing damage. My golems are down at the bottom, soaking up damage as well, while the wizards deal with some of the other buildings that need to be removed. But see, the Valkyries are still going, and they are just literally chewing things up. I mean, usually it takes a while to get rid of a lot of these buildings, and even a couple of Valkyries are still just chewing through defenses. At this point, there's no more defenses left on the board. They've all been eliminated, and I still have 1 Valkyrie, Barbarian King, punch the Barbarian King's skill. I got some wizards down at the bottom. I still have 3 wizards down at the bottom, bunch of archers at the top. My Burger King is heading down to finish off the last couple buildings, and this winds up being not an easy 3-star, but a nice 3-star, and a pretty decent Town Hall 9. We almost got 45 stars this war. That would have been awesome, but I was not successful in my DF3 attack, which was not a Valkyrie attack, because DF3 doesn't have the best Valkyries right now. So, take a look at the second attack now, and it's going to be basically the same thing, and just showing it to kind of help with how the strategy works. So I'm going to break open this section in the bottom right corner. And once again, so this is going to give me access to 2 wizard towers, a mortar, both the Expos, 2 more mortars, and the town hall. So I have broken this whole base open basically, except for these 3 compartments that are off in the corners, which have defenses, but you know, that's not enough that's going to slow this attack down, as you'll see. So I drop my golems and my wizards down as my kill squad. Their goal is to soak up enough damage from the archer queen and the dragon and whatever else is in the clan castle, and once those are down, at that point I'm gonna spam my Valkyries like I did last time. The wizards, they're setting the funnel up for me again. My Burger King is moving off into the middle, and bam, I punch the Valkyries down at that point, and they head into the center of the base, and you can just watch the center of the base literally just dissolves. Goodbye town hall, goodbye defenses, and you know, I once again I misplaced my heal spell up at the top, and it doesn't matter. The Valkyries are just, they're too overpowered right now. Especially these are level 3 Valkyries, and you can see they are just dismantling this Razor's poor base here. I have 6 Valkyries down at the bottom. I've got 4 more up at the top, at least, and they decimate the defenses up in the top left-hand corner. I'd be worried about that giant bomb if I had Hog Riders, but with Valkyries, I'm not worried as much. And there's 2 defenses left. They are sitting there aimlessly pounding on my Golemites, and they're getting ready to get destroyed by look at all the attacking power I still have left at the end. I've got like 6 Valkyries, 4 wizards, a Barbarian King, archers, just pure awesomeness. So this is just another type attack we can use. The bases that are kind of spread out like this, where you don't have to worry about hopping over a bunch of walls or chewing through a bunch of walls with your Valkyries. These are the types of bases that Valkyries can be really useful in. So if you can quake out a place where you can do the maximum amount of damage with them, they will eliminate the defenses so fast that you really don't have to worry about the enemy having enough damage on the board to eliminate the rest of your troops. So anyways, that's it for me. DF out. Long live glorious bagpipers, and thanks everybody.